It's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Actually is the birthplace of rock and roll. It was disc jockey Alan Freed. He first used the term for his nightly show, Moondog House Rock. They held the first rock and roll concert, Cleveland Arena, March 21st, 1952. They even had a riot. Jerry Garcia's electric guitar. This is the band Fish's Hot Dog. They flew above the Boston Garden singing Old Lang Syne in it in 1994. Eddie Van Halen's guitar and his brother's drum set.
This is Janis Joplin's Porsche. Very colorful.
Oh, doesn't pay. Joan Jett has this Jaguar 19. Bill Monroe, early influence. John Lee Hooker's 1965. Gibbs Muddy Waters Electric Slide 1979. If you were in Atlantic City then, you could have heard James Brown, Chuck Berry, Ben King. More early influences, Muddy Waters jacket. Is that his guitar? This is for bluegrass, Bill Monroe's suit and hat. Pete Seeger's banjo head. The short-lived Hank William, long in memory, 1950. That's the suit he would have worn. Died of a heart attack, 30. Aretha Franklin, the daughter of Reverend C.L. Franklin, got her start singing in gospel. And they do have an Elvis section. Got a pennant from the JCs in 1971, one of the 10 outstanding young men of the year. That was his Army suit, Army fatigues, 1950. Elvis double guitar. 1968 Elvis. There's an old jukebox here. That was GI Blues on it. Johnny Cash's guitar, his suit too. And Jerry Lee Lewis hit records. Diana Ross's dress. Diana Ross at the Springs. Bo Diddley's guitar. The conservative rocker. Died in a plane crash. Ricky Valen's outfit also died in a plane crash with Buddy Holly's guitar, one of the British invaders.
There ain't no time to wonder why. Whoopee, we're all gonna die.
Big Mama's dress from 1967. It's an Eagles set list. Eagles are coming to Lexington. There's Dee Ramone's bass guitar. And Joey Ramone's leather jacket. Ramone gets back to the 60s. Aretha Franklin, Otis Reading, Sam Moore, Al Green. Otis Reading, they have a little monument to him in Madison, Wisconsin. That's where his plane crashed, 1966. Cincinnati group, Isley Brothers. This is for you, Will. The sordid marriage of punk rock and heavy metal, grunge. That's a Pearl Jam guitar, or what is left of it, Mike McCready. Kurt Cobain's guitar. And his death certificate. Committed suicide April 5th, 1994. What a waste. Bob Marley's shirt and the lyrics to Turn Your Lights Down Low. For some reason. reason beside Bob Marley is Madonna and her shoes. Fly and the Family Stone. This is his vest from 1970. Exhibit for Paul Simon. Been writing songs his whole entire life, from a teenager on to old age. Paul Simon's guitar with no strings from 1954. Art and Paul were really big friends in high school, and there's a letter Paul wrote to Artie. That's their first hit, Hey Schoolgirl. They called them Tommy Graff and Jerry Landis. They didn't like their ethnic names. And this, album of the year, Bridge Over Troubled Water, was about 22 years old when he wrote that song. 1963, he played it at the Monterey Jazz Festival at the Monterey International Pop Festival.
Still crazy after all these years. The phrase came to me, I was standing in the shower. It didn't come to me as a title. It sort of came to me as a description of my life. I think I just separated from the first marriage. I think it's one of the best songs.
There's his Grammy for Crazy After All These Years. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Beatles exhibit, Sgt. Pepper, John Lennon's outfit, George Harrison's suit, John Lennon's acoustic guitar.
Nice photos. We showed up in Hyde Park near the Albert
Lyrics for Beautiful Boy, Passport. His glasses. From Carl Perkins to the Beatles, asking them to play some of his songs. We used to get our records, these little signals, 33. John Lennon's electric guitar. And he could swim. These synthesizer owned by John Lennon. The Mark II. Ringo Starr's actual drum set. And they got the Stones. Keith Richards' jacket from '69. Mick Jagger's outfit for stage. Ronnie Wood's outfit had a pinball machine made after him, 1980. Jimi Hendrix clothes and guitars. Devoted to Jimi Hendrix, and that was the couch he sat on playing his guitar from the family home. 1954. Shirts in 1970. As a child, he liked football. Drew a picture of a rock and roll band in 1956. He's pretty. His outfit from his 1969 rock and written lyrics to his song Gypsy Eyes, and written lyrics to Purple Haze, 1970. 1970, Al White. Jimi Hendrix guitars. One acoustic in the middle. It's a U2 band. Adam Clayton's guitar. Jim Morrison was a member of the Doors. He was a Cub Scout. Was an admiral in the Navy. Lyrics for Riders on the Storm. This is Beyonce's various outfits, more recent stuff. Aerosmith drums and Aerosmith guitar. It has some hip-hop stuff. It's the Allman Brothers.
I had a lot of friends that watched that.
Allman Brothers guitar. Al Jackson in his glove. Looks like he had a pretty big foot too. Beach Boys. Guitars and Gibson guitar. Of course, the Bruce guitar from Message to Bruce from Cat Stevens. Born to Run. Dresses from '69. Brown's outfits. It says sex on it. Yeah, that's one of her crazy costumes for Lady Gaga. Black Keys from Ohio, Akron. Got Bruno Mars, Rihanna, and even Taylor Swift's here. One of the Taylor Swift versions anyway. By Trucker's guitar. And I don't have any. Some John Mellencamp here, his lyrics and guitar. REO's Speedwagon things. Even had the Smashing Pumpkins. Bob Seger guitar, given to him by a member of the Eagles. Piano from the Sun Studios. Label for Green Day, 1989. Early RCA. Les Paul picking. That was the early sound. Even on the floor with the cafe, they've enlarged the lyrics, and this is from Blue Valentines by Tom Waits, so you can read his lyrics and his Jimi Hendrix actual. Kind of shows the layout here. It's a pretty interesting building overall. It's a Pink Floyd wall exhibit. Exhibit devoted to Kentucky's own Everly Brothers. This is amazing. Everly Brothers headliner, Rolling Stones backup. The backside of the wall. The view of the lake and the outside the cafe. That's the outside of the building. Stadium over there where the Cleveland Browns play.